can't believe what that Almadria did. Not only that, but she was enjoying it.
It's patently clear she has no respect for human life whatsoever.
We need to take her out. I don't think I've ever felt so enraged at another person in my whole life.
Yeah, there's no way she's getting away with this.
Then we head for the underground docks. We need to hurry.
What's up, Kablau? What that mean? What you trying to do to me?
Yeah.
You're not allowed to Kablau me. You can't Kablau me.
My family and I, we spent all of our days just living in hiding. Until one day when we were found and attacked. I was the only one my dad understood. That's the reason I survived. While the rest of my family was butchered. The only thing that I
sounds like a skill issue. I'm kidding. Oh my goodness, the amount of people who be coming at me. You try to make jokes when you guys make jokes all the time.
It was Almadria who did it. I'm sorry.
Salutation, what's up, Flame?
That woman. Did she really find the existence of Danon mages to be that much of a threat?
Enough to invade another lord's territory? No, I doubt that. Most likely, she was after their knowledge and techniques. She only did it so she could become stronger. That's the kind of woman she is.
That's what y'all be saying to me, even though it is true.
I do remember her making it sound like she created that monster she summoned.
A monster. I wonder, do you all think of me as a monster? Because I'm able to use magic even though I'm Danon?
Rimwell.
I mean, I didn't think of that.
I don't think you're a monster, you dummy.
Baka.
I might have had to hold you back, but it's her fault any of this ever happened, not yours. Got it?
Barely here, so I wouldn't know. What do you mean you're barely here? Oh yeah, you are barely here. Shaking my head, fake fan. How are you guys doing today? It's back to arise for now. All arise, all arise, all arise. Yeehaw. Where am I supposed to go though? Location. I haven't played this game in forever. Hey Jerry. How y'all doing? I don't know where I'm supposed. Oh, I'm supposed to go somewhere. Here we go. I guess we'll go here. Yeah, can we go here? Pew pew. How am I doing? That's all I'm doing.
We've reached our destination.
I could be better. I could be worse. Stuck in the bed as always. Contemplating. Yo, I feel that. I'm not in the bed part. But, bro, I wish things could be a lot better.
I'm drenched.
Dohalim, your spare bracers were getting dirty, so I polished them up along with the rest of your equipment.
Why, thank you, Kisara. I greatly appreciate that.
Maybe it's just my imagination, but you sure seem to fuss over Dohalim a whole lot, Kisara.
It is
Like
a
couple.
little strange. Almost like you're still in his service.
Really? That's certainly not my intention. Besides, he's not the only one I'm like that with. Hey, Law.
Your favorite. Hee hee.
To get holes in them, so I stitched them back
I'm
up.
your favorite. Yeehaw.
Wow. Thanks, Kisara.
A cookie. I appreciate the cookies.
You just
Speaking of
like
which, I
looking
think I
after
got
people.
cookies.
I wouldn't go so far as to say I like it, but I get anxious if I don't. I'd always like to help if I can. It comes
Honestly, should I
naturally
just
to me.
eat
Back in
some?
the day, Miguel and I used to look
The rest
after
of my
younger kids
cake?
a lot, so that's probably where it comes from. He taught me everything I know,
Hmm.
and I mean everything. How to cook with wild plants, how to sew clothes so they'll last. Without him, we never would have been able to survive.
Maybe I should have
However,
ate.
You're not a lord anymore, Dohalim. You need to get used to the idea that people aren't just going to wait on you hand and foot.
You know,
Yes,
oh, cereal. I
you're
could have
absolutely
cereal.
right. I'm ashamed to admit that I felt no qualms about her doing all that for me. As both a Renin and especially as a lord, one becomes too accustomed to those beneath you tending to your every
Bruh.
need, both Renins and Danins alike.
Sure, that's how all you Renins are probably raised. But just to be clear, we're not your servants, Dohalim. Got that?
Absolutely. Moments such as this provide me with ample opportunity to confront my unease. It is difficult to tend with my own motivations.
What do you mean?
The truth of the matter is that my espousal of coexistence in Menancia hardly came from an idealistic place. That instinctive unease I feel deep within serves as a reminder for what it is that all of us here fight for.
Don't be so hard on yourself. No one's going to abandon you if you aren't always perfect.
Are you guys liking the game so far?
I think she's more like his mom than his servant.
Hmm.
What's up, Kisara? You look concerned.
Oh, no, it's just... I'm looking at our finances and they seem to have taken a nosedive. I don't remember us making any big purchases, though.
Ah, that may be because I borrowed a small amount to purchase something the other day.
I don't think you can call spending more than half of our money a small amount.
Half? Dohalim, what the hell did you buy?
As it so happens, I came upon a rather special object that I've long been searching for.
Are you talking about that junk? I mean, that unique-looking trinket you're holding?
Whoa, is that a...
Indeed. It is a lost artifact from ancient Danan times. Most likely, it was used for some sort of rite or ritual. Ever since we Renins conquered Dana, such objects have been disappearing. I simply want to do my part to help preserve both our people's storied histories.
Well, if it's to preserve Danan history, then I guess we can maybe look the other way. Just this once?
I don't know. Why spend money on something that won't even keep us fed?
More to the point, we all contribute to that money. I don't like the thought of anyone dipping into it without saying anything.
You must understand. Had I let that opportunity pass me by, I'd never have come across this item again.
Hey, brud.
Maybe no one taught you that money doesn't grow on
I know, right?
I may have been a lord, but I realized that much.
It's not enough to simply realize it. You have to internalize the concept too. Even after all this time, you still have no real sense of money. Our funds aren't your personal wallet. We camp outside and eat grass for dinner to try and stretch every last gold we have.
Ooh,
You
they
never know
fighting.
when we may need it.
I don't think we're so poor that we have to eat grass or anything.
Shut up, Alphen.
Oh.
Shutting.
Let's just agree to not spend too much or be too thrifty for our own good.
Oh, wait, there's a party stairs? Oh, that. Kebab. Maybe, probably, honestly, probably.
This came out so good. I almost hate having to eat
About,
it.
I guess. We could talk to anyone. Who should we talk to, chat? Kisara. Dolamine. Or someone else. Thanks for following. Where are you following from? Is that from Turbo? I think that's from Turbo. I haven't seen anyone on Turbo. That's why I'm like, who's following? Dolamine, the guy. Have we ever talked to Dolamine? I don't know. There's Kisara and Ridman. I don't really care about Ridman. Kisara or Dolamine? I think we'll go with the woman. The one that's a dude. I feel like pick law. No, there's no reason to pick law. I am the law. Anywho, Kisara or Dolamine? I think I'm gonna go with Dolamine because we haven't really had so much interaction. Then we haven't with her. I really don't care about.
If I hang out for a while. You worried about what's going on with Menencia?
Too
What
bad.
makes you think that?
Well, you were speaking to Kisara earlier, weren't you?
It's rude to listen in on others, you know.
Ooh,
Sorry.
sassy.
I didn't hear what you two were actually talking about, though. I just figured it was Menencia since it was the two of you.
I am but a former lord who has abandoned his post. I'm no longer in a position to lead the realm in any capacity whatsoever. Yet Kisara still seeks out my opinions, knowing full well that is the case. This despite the fact I am no longer her master either.
Couldn't it be precisely because you're not her master anymore? It's natural
I don't
for
know.
friends to want to hear each other's opinions.
I hadn't considered that possibility.
It's funny what you miss sometimes.
Hardly uncommon among artistic types such as myself. When lordships are decided based solely on one's astral energy, it can lead to funny results.
But even so, you still took your job as lord seriously, didn't you?
Certainly. I learned to perform my functions. However, I was less interested in ruling, so much as avoiding life and death decisions. Of course, such a mentality in the end led only to sickening pain and death taking place elsewhere out of sight. I pretended not to see or hear any of it, content to let our supposed peace and equality keep me blind and deaf to reality. I was a fool.
But you're making amends.
I would like to think so. The path ahead is
We're
dark,
just
but I
Noctis
still
and
walk on.
Sasuke. I just realized
I
it.
merely pray that I shan't fall down any holes along the way.
So weird to see him have emotions.
We'd best get ready for tomorrow. Shall we get moving?
Rose in the cloud. Hollow purple. There we go. That's the only accessories I got. Dang, that's a lot of HP. Do I need the HP though?
Did we really just spend that much money?
Okay. No, there's like 3 guys there. 3 guys, 3 girls. That's usually how it is with Tales games. Yeah, honestly, it really do be like that. Also, I'm gonna go get Zero, so I'll be right back.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer?
Thanks for subscribing, Gun. I love you. Who's still here, by the way? Hey, Jace, how are you doing?
Gotta break through.
This far enough.
Burn! Stupidity! No further.
Leave the agile ones to me.
Peer through. Sonic Rush.
A new melody.
If it's in the sky, it's do it.
Damn it! Too fast.
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
April, how are you doing?
I can carve through one.
Small, but a victory nonetheless.
We have a long way yet to go. Do you think
No.
this is one of the places where the Dark Wings and Almadria fought?
I wouldn't be so sure. This place appears more ravaged by time than combat. Even if there are signs of destruction, it would likely have taken place during the Great Conquest of 300 years prior.
And ever since, it's been a breeding
Dang, how do I...
ground for Zug. I guess.
I won't forgive you!
Sonic thrust!
Going in!
Sonic thrust!
I'm not so good with airborne.
Nice. No scratches on my shield.
How do I?
Or my armor.
There we go.
We should be able to cook here.
Hmm.
A dead end?
No, there's an elevator. It looks operational.
I can't believe there's actually an underground harbor here. There are even boats docked.
I only see Danans. Think they were forced to work here?
Probably. Let's see what they have to share about Almadria.
What's up, Jace? How you
You
doing?
happened to see a lord come by, did you?
Sorry, friend, but she just left. Came by with a whole posse of underlings, boarded her ship, and took off at first wind. We damn near got blown away. She was that much in a hurry.
Damn! So we missed her!
You guys trying to go after her? Need a ride?
Why are you so
Are you saying
tired?
You know how to steer a ship?
Spent most of my life chained to the deck of some ship or other. Yeah, I know my jib from my boom.
We don't know how dangerous it'll be. Better you give us the boat and stay on solid ground.
Whoa there! You been out on the water before? The sea ain't nobody's friend, you know. You need a sea dog like me, or you'll sink her before she makes it out the harbor.
We're losing time. Sir, we're in your debt.
Now that's more like it. Name's Mahavar. Just give me a holler when you're all set, and we'll set sail.
Pretty sure I'm ready. I mean, oh yeah, I had quest. Oh well.
This is like a dream come true. Never gotten to captain a ship
Hey
before.
CJ, how you doing?
Never would have thought I'd get a chance like this. Thank you, y'all.
The pleasure's all ours. Think we'll catch up to her?
Of course we will. They got too much weight on them. Meanwhile, this ship's carrying nothing but us salty scalawags. They got a good head start on us, but we can take them.
Do you know if there are any Danans on that ship?
Couldn't say for sure. On the one hand, seeing as it's supposed to be something of another castle, I'd reckon they probably wouldn't let a bunch of Danans on board. On the other hand, I'd be real surprised if the Renans were able to pilot that thing all by themselves. In any case, it's gonna be a while before we reach her.
No.
Till then, you're all free to do whatever. Just don't fall in the ocean.
What? Excuse me?
I know Mahavar said we could take it easy, but there's not exactly a lot to do on this boat. I guess I'll check in on everyone and see how they're holding up. You don't look
Yep,
so
I know. I'm so
good. You all
evil.
right?
The floor.
He's sick.
It keeps moving. How can you stand it? How can you even stand?
I'm not the best person to ask about discomfort. I can't feel pain, remember?
I still can't believe what happened in Niez. Even now. As a lord, my expectations for Almeidrea were already pretty low. But the way she treated human lives like they're mere playthings.
Yeah. And it wasn't as if the situation in Niez was improving much to begin with.
You mean Deadeye?
The whole reason I started fighting back was because of my anger at the atrocities of
Thanks,
Renin rule.
Jace.
Back then,
I
all
appreciate
I had
it.
to worry about was fighting the Renins for the sake of the Danans. But then I met Shion and the people of Menancia, and things became a lot more complicated. It's even messier now that we have to worry about Danans like Deadeye.
It used to be that the Danans were the ones in the right, and the Renins were the ones in the wrong. Though, maybe that was just a biased perspective from being on the side of the oppressed.
Exactly. I'll never tolerate the Renins ruling over us. But nothing ever ends up being as black and white as you'd expect it to be either. That's clear to me now.
That said, even putting aside bad apples like Deadeye for a moment, you may be able to free the Danan people, but that won't undo 300 years of oppression. It'll be hard for them to not give in to their resentment. I think maybe that's why I clung to our dream so hard back in Menancia.
Even if his motivations weren't pure, Dohalim has a good heart. He didn't sink to the depths Almeidrea did.
You don't understand. I'm saying that it goes deeper than that. This hierarchy we live in, it's not solely something the Renins invented. I remember a story Rinwell once told me. She said before the Renins invaded, we Danans had our own class system. We are the ones who divided ourselves. I saw it in Deadeye's eyes.
What's up,
He
Zom?
wanted to rule over others.
To hear Bayfon tell it, Deadeye wasn't always that way.
I was trying to remember Tales of
And he and the Dark
Exilia?
Ones fought the Renins. He eventually changed.
Thanks, CJ.
I guess what I'm getting at is, if we defeat the Renins but just go back to the way things were before,
I don't know.
is there even any point in fighting?
But that world isn't the one you want to create, right?
Maybe not. But to tell you the truth, these days I'm not so sure that dream is even possible.
You have your promise to Megal, though. Your home and the people of Menancia are depending on you.
I know. My brother. He truly believed in his dream of coexistence. And I suppose, even now, many people still do. And then, there's you.
Who, me?
You and Shion.
Thanks, CJ.
Not sure I follow.
Okay, then let me spell it out for you. How many other Renins and Danans do you know that get on as spectacularly as the two of you?
Is he blushing?
I don't know that I'd say spectacularly.
Well, I suppose it's really all a matter of how you look at it, isn't it?
I really don't see what you're getting.
I think I'm getting seasick again. Sorry. Can you just give me a wide berth for a few minutes?
What does that even mean? Hold up, I'll BRB. Oh, I gotta get something. Seats. The cutscene, you guys don't like the cutscenes.
Hold that pose long enough and someone might just come along and paint you.
Any artist who'd see fit to paint me needs their eyes tested.
What can you tell me about Almadria?
Not as much as you'd probably wish. I only ended up crossing paths with her a handful of times, after I was chosen to be a lord on Lenegus.
Ah, right. I almost forgot about Lenegus. How much do you think they know about what's been going on down here?
It's safe to assume they know everything, though I know not why they choose to remain uninvolved. Perhaps they see what's been happening as just part of the ongoing crown contest.
Even what Almadria did? Has it really reached the point where her actions are seen as normal?
Not to my knowledge, no. At its core, the crown contest is a competition to see who can amass the most astral energy. And to amass such energy, slaves are needed to collect from. It's therefore against the Lord's interest to kill them.
So then why would Almadria do something like that?
We must remember that time is running out in the crown contest. Perhaps her hand was forced, so to speak. It is a way to accrue astral energy faster and in larger quantities than through slave labor. Doing so kills off that labor force, obviously, but it is a means to an end nonetheless. No one could have foreseen that something like the hollowing would arise back when the contest was first conceived.
Is becoming the Sovereign of Rena really that important to the Lords?
Of course. It's the greatest prize one can attain in their eyes. In that respect, at least, I'm really not that surprised that Almadria resorted to what she did.
Yes, it hurt like crazy when I fell from heaven, man. You know, I had to go through. I'm not even gonna finish the rest of that.
The only reason I never did anything similar in Menancia was
actually, it hurt my mom more than it hurt me.
If you didn't want to be reminded of your past, you could have just plugged your ears.
You think too highly of me. I'm afraid I must respectfully disagree. I'm not nearly as virtuous of a person as you might.
Because I remember Brazilia had like just talking PNGs.
When Kisara lost her brother, why else would you turn your back on your own kind and choose to fight for Miguel's dream? Aren't we just Danans?
A curious choice of words. Did what you see in Mahag Sar hit you that hard?
What Deadheim did to that city, he didn't liberate anyone. Anyone who refused to follow him was an enemy in his eyes. 300 years of Renan rule taught him nothing.
What I have come to understand is that the conflict extends beyond Danan versus Renan. There is an internal quarrel as well. I mean to bring about a true, lasting coexistence in Menancia. But there are more walls we must topple first.
And you don't think you can pull it off?
Well, you seem to think you can, at least.
Does that make us enemies?
Insofar as an exchange of swordplay, no, it doesn't.
Not good enough for you?
Are you really... Forgive me. I will continue to fight by your side a while longer. That much I have decided.
I'm old enough.
I took a look around inside the ship just in case, but I didn't find anything that looked like it might be suspicious.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
You know, it wasn't until I left Calaglia that I finally realized just how big the world is.
When we tore down the wall in Calaglia, and I could finally see the horizon in the far-off distance, I had the exact same thought.
Yeah, somehow the sea is different though. I'm not sure just how to put it. It's almost as if it just goes on forever. I bet my old man would have been blown away by this view.
Yeah.
Ever since he died, I've been thinking about what it was that he was really trying to say to me at the end.
What's up, Kumar?
I keep going over his words again and again. And heck, maybe I'm just overthinking it all. But still, sometimes I wonder if it could have turned out differently. If there was something I could have done. But no matter how much I play it back, I'm still no closer to finding any answers. And then there's everything with
No, I'm eating cereal. So thank you for the gift. I got it. Yo, my family was so excited for the waffle maker.
Or did I just end up making things harder for her? I feel like such a screw up.
My mom and grandma were like, "Oh my, it's a waffle maker." I don't know why they really love waffles.
You've been here. Like I think, how would Zephyr have handled Rinwell?
Yeah, I think he definitely would have stopped her. No doubt about it.
And that's exactly what you did, Law. I think he'd be really proud of you. Zephyr's not the worst yardstick to measure ourselves against. Let's both do our best to make him proud.
Sounds like a deal.
I like how Zephyr was in the opening for him to be dead rather quickly. Ooh, blueberry waffles sound good, but my family don't got no blueberry waffles.
Do you think Law is okay?
They like the regular kind.
Yeah. I think maybe I should apologize to him too. I should apologize to all of you, really.
Us too?
Well, I was kind of lying to you all this whole time.
Oh
I was
no.
blind to everything except my own revenge. I never even considered the struggles all of you might be facing.
We all have things we'd prefer to keep to ourselves, Rinwell. So what if you had something to hide? It
What's up,
doesn't
Zero?
undo the good that you've done, or the
Are
people
you
that
tired?
helped
Because you're running
save
through my
along the
mind.
way.
Yeah, man, I had a workout and then I was fixing stuff in my room. Ooh, I'm so tired.
You're talking about Almadria, right?
Yeah. I hate her, Alphen. I can't stop hating her. Even just thinking about her makes my head feel like it's going to explode. But it's not just her. I think about the way Law looked at me.
She crushing on him.
I hated the Lord who killed my parents. And I hated the Renans I had to travel alongside.
Dang.
And yet, Cislodius Danans backstab each other like it's a normal way of life. And Mahag Sar has people like Deadeye. But then there are people like Law, and she...
I'm trying to.
It's all just too much. I don't know what to think anymore.
Law never said that you had to forgive Almadria. It's only natural you
What
would
you
hate your
mean?
family's murderer.
I don't know.
But
But what?
Law left home because of how much he hated his father. As a result of that, well, I think Law spent a lot of time thinking about how they never got to make things right. And if I had to guess, killing Ganabel didn't make any of those feelings go away. Law let revenge fuel him, and I think now he's afraid you'll do something you'll regret.
Afraid?
Whatever happens to Almadria when this is all over is up to you. I'll respect whatever choice you make. Just think it over carefully for me, okay? You still have time.
Okay. Thanks, Alphen. Say, back then, after the fight, I think I really made Xion mad. I don't know, though. Maybe it just looked that way. But I guess I just can't seem to understand how she feels. Do you know why she gets like that?
Xion's...
I think
She
I
can
looked
be a
alright.
tough nut to crack. She doesn't really talk a
But
lot.
y'all are supposed to be looking at my VTuber, not me.
It's just what she said about hate being a source of strength. Where did that come from? I wonder how it feels, not being able to hold another person's hand.
No. Ooh. House cereal is serious. It's serious cereal.
Not much further, you'll go overboard.
Nope.
Keeping an eye out for Almadria's ship?
I'm looking at the ocean.
The ocean?
Yeah. The waves. They help me think. This world is filled with natural wonders. The icy air and peaks of Sislurgia, the lush green glades of Menancia, the harsh wastes of Calaglia. But Menancia has its lake of death, and Nia's its ruins. And they wouldn't be there if it weren't for that contest.
Say we actually manage to put a stop to the crown contest for good. What do you think will happen between the Danans and the Renans then?
No, I can't, because I don't know who she is.
You first.
Just say it what you like.
I want to believe that the coexistence we saw in Menancia can happen elsewhere too. It's insane for all of us to keep fighting. If Menancia can do it, so can everyone else.
Yeah, I think that would be good too. A world where everyone can get along. At least, that's what I've come to believe.
You sure have changed.
I can't lie to you. Since I was young, I've looked down on the Danans too. But I've seen a lot. And I see things differently now. I've seen so many ugly and terrible things in this world. And yet, they didn't come from just the Danans. And the good things too. They didn't come from just the Renans. Kindness and cruelty exist on both sides. A person's race doesn't factor into it.
Oh, they're really talking about race in this game.
So,
Okay.
I guess you're right after all, Alphen. I have changed. You know, I've never actually touched another person like this.
Pause. They're gonna hook up.
Ever since I was on Lenegis, I've always been alone. Even after I came to Dana. Always.
And now?
It doesn't matter, CJ, so...
Do you still not remember your past?
No. Sometimes it feels like I can almost remember. But then this mask stops me.
The mask keeps you from remembering why you have the mask in the
No, just because you say please doesn't mean I am obligated to tell you so.
A little.
No, you don't.
Well, it won't be long now before you're rid of those thorns, you know? Only 2 lords remain. And once you have their master course, you'll be able to create the Renaissance, right? Then you can... Shion?
Sorry, it's nothing. Promise. You're right, though. It'll all be over soon. I never could have made it this far on my own. I have everyone to thank for that. Including... especially you, Alphen.
Good night, Soul.
We're friends, after all.
Yeah, we are.
Wonder how much longer it's going to be before we catch up to Almadria. I'll ask Mahavar.
Look who's up. Good timing. We're closing in on her stern as we speak.
That's the ship? She's huge.
That is a big ship.
Law, go gather the others, will you? Think you'll be able to fight them without getting spotted?
Yeah, with the fog as our ally, I think I might just
Oh my
pull it
goodness,
off.
the redemption.
If we ain't too noisy, we should be okay.
What will you do if they catch on to us?
Not much I can do. A ship that size, they'll probably blow us to bits before we ready cannons.
Persistent little things. Evidently, I shouldn't have spared the wretched vermin.
Oh, I forgot her outfit. Ooh. Why are you tired, Kumar? What is this outfit?
Hungry already, my dear? Worry not, for you shall have plenty to feast upon shortly.
I didn't get to see the ball.
Perfect. You managed to get us right up beside them.
I'll stay with the ship so we can leave as soon as you're done.
Good. Then let's find Almadria.
Yay!
Shion, I want to thank you.
What brought this on?
What you said helped to calm me.
Don't mention it.
Now that's what I call a ship.
Yeehaw!
Yeah. The biggest one in all of Mahagsar. So big that it took years to construct.
For all we know, Kelselik may well have been smuggling materials to help build it. In which case it would be yet another mistake on my part.
We don't know that she was only getting materials from Menancia.
You think it's possible that they might have come from elsewhere too? Yeah, I guess I could see it.
But what do you think Almadria plans to do from here on out, now that she's abandoned her realm and sailed out to sea?
She'll be filling her coffers with gold, most likely. Then she'll sit back and enjoy the show as the other lords duke it out. Or something to that effect, at least.
I wouldn't put it past her.
She's strong, yet shrewd, and will stoop to any low. A dangerous one indeed.
She's not the first, and she won't be the last. This is a lord we're talking about, remember?
Sounds like you've made up your mind already.
There was never anything to decide. No one who can smile like that while doing what she did deserves to roam free.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
This might not be the best time, but if you have a minute. That mask of yours, It was shattered by a blow from Balsef when you fought back in Calaglia, correct?
Yeah, thanks for the reminder. I thought I was a goner.
Balsef's brute strength was in a league all its own. Yet half the mask remains. It's remarkably durable. Too durable to be Danon in origin.
Shion said the same thing. As if the fact I was wearing it meant there had to be more to me than met the eye.
You recalled your name when the mask broke, I hear.
Yeah, that's right. Although to tell you the truth,
take out the mask.
What might happen when I lose the remaining half. Then again, the idea of not doing something because I'm afraid scares me even more. That's why I go on fighting.
Only he who first faces the night catches a glimpse of the dawn.
Come again?
It's nothing. Forget I said anything.
Thanks, AJ. What's up, gun? I don't recall this outfit. Okay. What is this? I am not a torpedo person. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Forgive you.
This one's all mine.
What's for the ranged attack?
You're mine. You finish him. Sonic thrust.
Rotating pile driver.
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor.
Pew pew.
Take this. Bring him down.
Far enough.
Take this.
Do it.
Tell me, have you ever considered your pose in life?
I see one, eh?
Do it. Flaming meteor.
I wonder if we can make new weapons with this. Got it. That went well.
Are you okay? You're not too tired, are you?
Nope, I'm fine. Let's keep moving.
Get lost.
Sonic thrust.
If it's in
You're
the
mine.
city, it's
Get
mine.
charged. It's over. Ignite. Not so fast. You're mine.
Your reflexes may not serve you well here.
Kisara, Commander of Heaven.
Phoenix Cyclone. Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
You think that shield will save you?
Small, but a victory nonetheless.
We have a long way yet to go.
Get lost!
Here I go! Engaging! Enter storm!
Fire support!
Take down their defenses!
Make it break!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor.
Out of our way!
Here I go! Eat this!
Freezing storm! Tiger blade! Ice tornado!
Damn it, Bennett!
Do it!
I'm ready!
HoloLive!
All yours, Kisara.
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor.
Right, here goes! You got me!
Now you see what I can do!
Not in your dreams! Tiger blade!
Pierce through! I won't show you any mercy!
I never miss!
Make it break!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
Gotta break through! Stop them! This all mine! No further!
Wait! I'm the true gun around here.
Got you now! Here I come! You picked the wrong fight! You're mine! You're finished!
Lunar Tiger blade!
Shattering the pieces! Attack time! Smash you!
Look sharp!
Do
it! This one! Astral energy!
Say no more!
Huh?
I'm ready for the next battle!
Never seen anything like it.
It's an authentication key. They're quite common.
Maybe where you're from, but this is new to me.
It might go in an elevator somewhere. We should test it out.
Where am I supposed to be going?
My turn!
Freezing into now make it rain!
Hey! Blow them away! My turn!
and ready! Water snake, wake!
We can really make weapons with this?
Often needs to heal.
Get lost! Florida! This one's mine!
Burn it!
Do it!
My turn! Take this! It can hide itself? Amazing! Shattering pieces! Sonic thrust! Pierce through!
Tiger flame!
Take this!
Corruption! Falling by the power of water!
Pierce through!
Gemini Aqua!
It's on!
Escape my judgment! Storm!
Pierce through!
Tiger flame!
The armor won't save you!
Pierce through!
Water
You should sit this one out. Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Any injuries? That equipment should come in handy.
Looks like some solid equipment.
Gotta break through! You're mine!
Falling storm!
Prepare to be seized! You're mine!
Denied! These ones can run rings around us! Going in!
You're mine! It's over! No, it's here!
Ready!
I'm not done! Hey! Blow them away!
Step back! This one's all law!
These don't seem like your run-of-the-mill Zugals the Renans usually keep around.
Indeed. I believe it's safe to assume these were used in her experiments.
They certainly look as twisted as her.
Even here. This is...
I remember seeing instruments just like this back in Estaluba Forest.
It looks and smells like some kind of medicine.
Out of my way!
Take this!
I can read your moves like a book.
The rebel!
Pesky airborne scoundrels!
Sounds like a job for you.
Sonic thrust! You're mine!
One more. This one's mine.
Take this!
Corruption.
You're finished!
Gemini Aqua.
You're
Step
finished!
into the fray.
I'll face
You're
you!
mine!
Spin.
It's over! Pierce through!
Falling storm.
Here I go!
Tiger blade.
Rising wyvern!
That's my cue. Back into the
Shut him down! I'm ready! You're finished!
Don't get complacent.
Do you sense one of your friends, Poodle?
What is that huge flower-looking thing up there? Is that the ship's engine?
Indubitably. As one might expect, large ships require large engines in order to sail.
And if we destroyed it?
We might well sink the ship. Who knows if we would be able to escape before that happens.
Almeidria sure has been busy since the contest began.
This isn't Almeidria's doing.
You mean she didn't build this?
The body, yes. However, my guess is that the engine comes from a starship.
A starship? As in one of those vessels used to go to and from Lenegis?
Correct. The technology employed on Lenegis and in starships is more advanced than anything in our daily lives. Almeidria may be resourceful, but she could never produce an engine like this on her own.
You mean to tell me we've got even bigger enemies waiting for us up in the sky? My head hurts just thinking about it.
Don't worry about that for now. Just focus on taking care of Almeidria.
Let's see what you've got.
Bring him down! Raging thunderstorm! A freezing storm! Fire support!
Ignite!
Make it rain!
Here I come!
Bro was burning his whole hands.
This'll make us even more formidable.
No further! It's over!
Well, thank you.
I never miss. They really don't give up, do they?
It's over!
Flying free!
Sia, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
Let's keep our eyes on the prize. Dispose of the trash.
I can carve through armor! I'm going in! Got you now! Take this! Burn! Not a chance! We're not finished! Begin! Take your finish! Take this! It's over!
It's denied!
Take this! No further! You're mine!
Where are you going?
It's over!
Raging Luna Sword!
You're mine!
Do it!
You're finished!
Elusive discharge!
Hitting pile driver!
Tornado drive!
I'm not done!
Lightning!
I'll teach you respect!
Hitting pile driver!
You're mine!
None shall escape my judgment.
Oh.
Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
I'm ready for the next battle.
Burn in hell!
This one! Going in!
Azure Storm! Pierce through!
I'll make it rain!
You're mine!
All yours, Kisara.
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
Get lost!
Take this! Oh my lord! It's over!
Can't get out of this!
Pierce through! We're not finished!
Do it!
Totally! In an instant! Impact block!
Together, there is nothing that can stop us.
Indeed. As one, we are unrivaled.
And that is our greatest strength.
You're saying we should check the Owl Forest?
An opponent like this should be easy.
Not in your dreams!
I'll smash you! Escape! You picked the wrong fight! My turn!
In the sky, it's mine!
Pierce through!
On your knees.
Take this!
Air pressure!
Seems about right to me.
Out of my way!
I see one, eh? Pierce through! You're mine! Pierce through!
Make it rain!
Totally! In an instant! Impact block!
None shall escape
Now!
my judgment!
Pierce through! Sonic through!
Make it rain!
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor. I wonder if we can use this.
Retreat if you know what's good for you.
Now burn in hell!
In a bind?
Azure Storm!
Now you see what I got.
Careful! It has some kind of camouflage!
I'm ready.
Strike!
Resonate with the earth.
Azure Storm! Azure Storm!
Lunar corruption!
It's on! Azure Storm! Not today!
Mega ray!
You're mine! Do it like that!
I'm out of ammo!
Storm!
Igneous discard!
charge like that could easily be fatal.
I never
Just
miss.
as well, I'm here to stop it.
Sonic thrust!
Here, let me help. First aid!
I'll face you!
Searing blade!
You're finished!
I'll fix you up.
Ready and raring!
Recover!
Armor won't save you!
Raging Luna Storm!
You're finished!
Ender Storm! Pierce through!
The enemy here's ours too.
We'll soon see about that.
Denied!
Jolene! In an instant! Impact Cross! My turn!
Here goes! Here I
Resonate
go.
with the
Go.
earth!
Now back to spin.
On your piercing roar! Sonic thrust! Air pressure!
Any injuries?
What's up, gaming? How you doing? Are you a fan of Tails?
She sure spared no expense on her castle.
This must be...
The captain's quarters. The presence of the spirit vessel and the sheer extravagance on display can leave no doubt.
There's no one here.
Yeah, but I doubt she's out for a moonlight stroll. You think she jumped ship and ran away again?
I doubt it. The conniving witch is probably up to something.
Agreed. In any case, as long as she hasn't suddenly sprouted wings, she has to be somewhere on the ship. Let's keep looking.
What's wrong, sweetie? Is something scaring you?
Maybe he just doesn't like being in her room.
I think there's more to it than that. What could it be?
Hmm.
The way this key's been placed, it's like she's daring us to come find her.
Yeah, like it's all some damn game to her.
Is this the ship's cargo? What a pain. I can't see anything past all this stuff.
Be on your guard. For all we know, there could be something hiding around here.
Seriously? Is this a joke?
Now you'll learn. We're not finished!
Make it rain! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Oh man. This level's taking a while. How you doing, gaming?
Uncomfortable win.
Looks like some solid equipment.
Discourteous, aren't you?
Freezing storm! I can handle it!
Burn!
Far enough!
Can't get out of
Those
this!
flying creatures are a real pain in the butt.
Take your way! Sonic for the weak point! Take this! Armor won't save you! Ha! You're moving through! Going in!
Seismic rupture!
Tiger blade!
I'm not done!
Cyan instant!
On guard! Look sharp! One more! Eruption!
Take this!
Gemini Alpha!
It's on!
Time to shine! Where are you going?
I'm ready! Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Onward and upward.
Where do I need to go?
Did that get rid of the barrier?
We'll just have to go back and check.
If Almadria's not in her own room, just where the hell is she?
It's possible she may be on the bridge, but I would guess that she's waiting for us elsewhere on the ship.
Which means she's most likely chosen a place where she'll have the advantage in a fight.
Be careful, guys. I came from an entire family of Danon mages, and that woman murdered all of them. All on her own. I hate to say it, but she's an incredibly powerful astral artist.
We already know she specializes in controlling wind astral energy. But on top of that, she might try to sick that monster on us again, too.
Right. To that woman, life itself is just a toy for her to play with. Let's make sure we put an end to it.
Okay, BRB. Be right back. I think we're gonna wrap up after we fight the boss, so let's see how that goes. Whew.
Well, we've only one last place to look. Straight ahead.
Almadria.
Thank you, I appreciate it. Whew. Whew. Let's see how we do.
There she is! Almadria!
Yes, that is her.
All alone? Watch yourselves. She's probably planning something.
I was getting rather tired of waiting around. Oh my, and I see you came along as well, Danny Rich.
Almadria.
What's this? I thought you couldn't stand the sight of me. Go on, little one. Show me the full force of that hatred of yours. Otherwise, run and hide like the rat you are.
That's enough! How can you smile while causing pain to so many others?
That is the way of those who possess great power. The very way we Renans live by. Those with power set the example, and those without it are forced to obey. Though you two seem to have forgotten that's the way these things work.
And you really think that justifies your actions? You turned all those people into a hollowed sea!
What foolishness. It's only natural that the fate of a slave differ from that of its owner. Very well, I admit I did fan the flames just a tad back in the years. But it wouldn't have mattered in the slightest if there hadn't been a spark to ignite. Without it, my actions would have been fruitless. Ultimately, it was their very own burning hatred that laid them to waste. To say it was all my fault is simply laying blame at the wrong feet.
Welcome back.
No one's perfect. We all have darkness in our hearts. But the atrocities that you've committed, they're unthinkable! Your heart is nothing but darkness!
What a fool! To think time and time again you would challenge Renan authority without so much as an inkling of how things actually work. Such ignorance is why your kind has been enslaved for 300 years.
Almadria.
Well, if it isn't Lord Dohalim.
These people are my allies and friends. I won't let you insult them so.
My, what a shock. I never would have expected you to claim mere slaves as your companions. If I didn't know any better, I would question your noble lineage. Oh, how far the mighty have fallen. A traitor such as yourself hardly deserves to be called a lord.
You are nothing compared to Dohalim.
Rinwell.
He would never stand by and laugh. His people hollowed!
Ha! What does it matter? You're descended from those who allowed the power and knowledge entrusted to them to wither away. Your pitiful family may have feared it, but I do not. That knowledge and power is all mine to command. And now, you will witness what that power's truly capable of. Nesmold! Enjoy your meal! Such sad eyes, child. Let me reunite you with your parents.
Shut up! I'm gonna take you down if it's the very last thing I do!
That's right. Loathe me. Every step brings you closer to being me!
You're wrong! You're wrong! I'm nothing like you!
Wait!
Where are you going?
Can't get out of this!
Not on my watch!
On your thrust! You picked the wrong fight!
Going in. Nothing gets by me. What's she doing now?
She's infusing her beast with more power!
Get ready!
Elusive deity! You're mine! Hitting pile driver! I'll face you! Catapult! I'll blind you! Elusive deity! Ready and ready! This one is mine! Now see what I can do! Know your place! This is looking good! Demon Blade! I owe you one!
Arc Seal!
Air pressure!
Tiger Blade!
Take this!
Lunar Blast!
Not today! Do it!
Astral Energy!
Say no more!
Not on my watch! I never miss!
We're attacking separately! I can't let me hit on her!
Keep an eye on her. And take out the monster first.
Resonate with the earth!
She's no stranger to astral arts.
I can take care of that.
Yeah! Deity! Smash you!
Back into the fray!
Rotating pile driver! Demon Blade! Take it!
Looks bad.
Wits about you, people.
Take sonic thrust! Ignite! No further!
Lunar corruption! Ready!
The winds of judgment blow your way! Fall the impending calamity! Chaotic disaster!
This one's mine.
So that was a trick up her sleeve.
Your astral arms aren't so special. And now, they're mine!
You may be strong, but I'll never back down! You're finished! Sonic ready and rich! Tiger Storm! I'll smash you!
Lunar corruption!
Sonic
Lunar blast!
Tiger Storm!
You will suffer! Here's a healing eye for some!
Try harder!
Lunar corruption!
No further! Slash! Sonic
Here
thrust!
goes!
Denied! Raging Storm!
Not while I'm around, she isn't!
You're finished! Rotating pile driver! Overwhelmed!
I'll never forgive you!
What?
I'll take you down! I'll end you!
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
Okay.
You murdered my mother and father. But I'm not like you. Even now, I hate you. But here I am, unable to let go. Honestly, even if I took my hatred out on you here and now, it wouldn't make me feel any better in the long run. I realize that now. So, I won't kill you. I'll take you in and make damn sure justice is served the right way.
How you gonna take her in?
Dare mock me with your foolish, useless pity? A Danon, nothing more than a mere slave. I won't allow you to.
Kill her off.
What you think? Or being Danon or Renan?
Oh, that emotion really goes through the glasses.
crimes you committed. And that's all.
It's that swordsman again.
She finna go get stabbed.
Oh, Lord Volron, what brings you here? No, forgive me. I've forgotten myself. Please allow me to make it up to you, my lord.
Yeet. Yeah. Oh, I come a mile away.
Silence now, wretched snake. Does it hurt? It should. That pain is proof you're still alive. Enjoy it.
Ooh. Take the cord, take the cord.
Years ago, the Lord of Geneth Haros met a sudden death. His successor was a man by that very name.
I'm guessing that's Elfin?
And like a restless lover, I've come back for more.
Okay. Why I care about that? Who is this?
Stop right there!
Think you can cut me down? What?
Oh, he's small. Oh, the mask is finally gone. Ooh, what the turns with that eye? Oh, what? Excuse me. What the? Okay, is that supposed to be Shion? Oh, is that his natural hair? I was like, what?
What happened to him, Alvin?
Oh no.
Say something.
Yep.
Go with me.
Shion, no.
Let me go.
Shion!
Oh, your hair looks so messed up right now. That stinking cowlick. What the turkey's a flower? What is going on? Ooh. Oh. Oh. It hurt him. It hurts him now. Oh, now he feels pain. Oh, now she's gonna feel. He can't.
Come and find me, if you truly are the Sovereign.
Dang. No, I'm invested, but I don't want to keep playing right now. I know, right? Oh, look, test subject. What?
After all this time,
I thought he had a beard for a second.
I can finally go home.
Looks like he got a beard right there.
Again. Might as well walk the block once more for old time's sake.
Not the cowlick. I really hate the cowlick. Ugh.
As usual, nobody wants to explain anything to me. They just threaten and harass me instead. What does everyone think I am? Some sort of talking pet? They're the ones that dragged me all the way up here in the first place. Bastards. I shouldn't have bothered coming out. Might as well head back to my room.
Who that?
I just wanted to go back. To Dana. To my home.
Elfin.
Leori.
The other half? What the third happened?
Elfin.
What? I'm so confused.
Live for me.
Hmm?
No. Leori.
What?
No.
What? Excuse me?
Wait, please.
Wait,
What was that? That... How long ago was that? That's right. Shion.
Whole body hurts.
Oh, right. That's what pain felt like. So much for it all being a bad dream. Where am I? Where is everyone? I need to find them. Better start looking. Niori. Shion. Damn it.
How about this? Flaming thrust! Rising falcon! Azure storm! You're mine!
I was trying, dang.
Sonic thrust! Here I come! Rising falcon! Sonic thrust! It's on! You picked the wrong fight! I'm not done! Demon Fang! Pierce through! Azure storm! You're mine! Sonic thrust! Here I come! Strike! You're mine! It's over! Demon Fang! Stardust! Rising Falcon! Sonic thrust! You're mine! It's over! You're mine!
Alvin?
Ringwell.
What happened just now? Normally you'd be able to take that thing with your eyes closed.
Thank goodness you're alive. Are you all right?
Yeah.
I'm just glad we found you in one piece. You were the only one still missing. There's a village back the way we came from.
Is she on?
Kisara and La are already there.
Rinwell, where are we?
Ganeth Harrows, Volron's realm. Remember?
Ushered by the waves straight to the enemy stronghold. A rare stroke of luck, it would seem.
Luck?
If Volron's here, that means Shion's close too, right?
Shion? Oh. Right. Of course.
Are you sure you're feeling okay? You seem a little off.
He's probably just exhausted. Let's save the catching up for when we're back at the village.
I think Hoodle senses an owl around here. Speaking of Thistlelim, it's populated by Danans, but they're not under the rule of any lord. Pretty refreshing, huh? The whole town was built by Danan defectors, escapees from elsewhere. This area's teeming with stray Zoogles, though, so heaven only knows how they managed to set up a community here. The ordeal seems to have left them understandably on edge. Kisara and La are back there right now trying to convince them of our good intentions. Say, Alphen, it looks like you got your face back then.
Yeah.
And your sense of pain, too, it would seem. Any connection?
Really? Oh, but that means...
Probably.
I wonder if Alphen's going to be okay.
For now, I believe we should hold off on speculation and simply keep an eye on him.
Right.
Alphen! Boy, am I glad to see you safe.
Well, did you manage to convince them we're not in league with any lord?
Yeah, eventually.
When the ship sank, I thought we were done for. Guess the world just couldn't keep us apart.
Yeah, and now we can finally go rescue Shion.
There's something I need to tell you guys first. I got my memory back.
Okay.
So, what did you remember? Are you able to tell us now?
Give the man some space, Law.
I remember being up on Lenegus.
Go on.
I was abducted from Dana. I was told if I ever wanted to return home, I'd have to cooperate. So that's what I did. Next thing I knew, they had made me into the Sovereign.
You mean to say you won the crown contest? As a Danon?
No. They kept me locked in a strange facility. They experimented on me, like I was nothing more than an animal. There were others, but only I survived. Of course, I wasn't really a king. The reality was that they treated me worse even than the lowest slave. The only reason I survived was because my body was able to withstand the Sovereign's power that they placed inside me.
Oh.
The crest that appeared behind you on Almadria's ship must have undoubtedly been that of the Sovereign. It all makes sense now. Your affinity with the Blazing Sword, and the strange powers you possess, they were all because you were the Sovereign.
Okay, but why would the Renans go out of their way to give you all that power? Just what exactly does being the Sovereign entail?
They said it was for something called the Spirit Channeling Ceremony. They taught me how to harness my power for when the big day came. As for what the ceremony was actually for, unfortunately, I never found out.
So if what you're saying about being on Lenegis is true, then maybe you really did meet Shion. After all, you said you recognized her from somewhere, right?
But Shion said she'd never seen him before. How do you explain that?
I was wrong. It wasn't Shion I knew from Lenegis. It was Naori. She was a Renin maiden they paired me with during the spirit channeling ceremony. She's the woman I kept seeing in my dreams.
A maiden? What?
Wait, so this Naori figure just happens to be the double of Shion? Bit coincidental, isn't it?
Naori's family name was Imeris.
Was that Shion's last name? I don't know.
Imeris? As in Shion Imeris?
So they're distant relatives or something? Wait, or are they sisters?
Your guess is as good as mine. All I know is it was Naori. She's the one who put the mask on me.
The mask? But why?
To keep my soul from devouring itself over the guilt. After what I did on Lenegis. Over the lives I took.
Lives? You mean you staged a rebellion?
Perhaps it was a part of this spirit channeling ceremony?
I don't know. Whatever it was that the spirit channeling ceremony was supposed to achieve, it didn't turn out as planned. I lost consciousness halfway through. By the time I came to, Lenegis was a sea of flames. I opened my eyes to see Naori there, weeping.
Hey, Kumar.
I shudder to think of how many deaths I caused that day. Certainly more than any of these lords can claim, I'm sure.
You really expect us to believe this? First the Sovereign, then Lenegis? You couldn't possibly have done all that.
I wonder. In ancient scripture, there is tale of a terrible calamity that befell Lenegis, nearly destroying it. The restoration took years, and required the work of countless laborers.
By ancient, you mean...
It predates the crown contest, to a time before even the first Renin invasion of Dana. More than 300 years ago.
300?
But that'd make Alphen...
That's right. I'm pretty much an antique of a human being.
What? I'm so lost in the plot.
Deep down, maybe I already knew.
Alphen...
Some hero, huh? Cooperating with the same villains who snatched me from my home, committing mass slaughter, only for it to slip my mind. Then when I finally remember, turns out I'm so old I've got scripture written about me.
You're that old?
So much for standing up to injustice. I've probably got more blood on my hands than all the lords combined!
Alphen, stop! Honestly, I'm not going to pretend to understand what all
He's
this
a fossil.
means. But what I do know is that right now, you're just reacting to the shock.
Kisara.
Listen, what you really need is time. Time to process things and get your head straight. Truth be told, I think that probably goes for all of us.
What about Shion? We can't just...
I'm worried about Shion too, Law. But it's clear that Alphen's in no fit state to fight. This is Volron, remember? Even at full capacity, it's practically a suicide mission. We stay put in the village till we're ready. Okay, everyone? Take some time to think things through, okay? But remember, we're all here for you if you need us. No matter how dark things might seem, you're not alone, Alphen.
Thank you.
It's fine. All right, everyone. Let's break for now.
Alright, disbanded.
Do I even have the right to fight? Do I have the right to go to Shion's rescue? What do the others think?
I wonder why. Maybe it's because we know we can't do it, but it's good to see when others try to.
You're certainly full of surprises, aren't you?
Trust me, it's not intentional.
Sorry, that was insensitive of me. Though, there's still an awful lot I wish I could understand. Every new piece of information seems only to yield further mysteries. The truth feels just as elusive as when we first started. I am well aware of where you got your powers. But why, as a Danon, do you bear the same crest as the current Renin sovereign? More to the point, why choose a Danon for their sovereign in the first place? And then there is the Maiden, a figure so powerful, she's playing yin to the sovereign's yang in esoteric ceremonies. And yet, I'd never even heard of her. Then again, this all occurred 300 years ago. What if the term sovereign doesn't even hold the same meaning as it did back then? Listen, I may be a traitor among my people, but I am still Renin, born and raised. I learned the same history, listened rapt to the same tales. And yet now I feel like there was little truth to any of it.
Speaking of which, there's something else that I remember from the spirit channeling ceremony. It used the Renis Alma.
You're certain?
Yes. Or at least that's what they called it. Only you would know if it was one and the same.
Oh, I have never laid eyes on the real artifact myself. And you never participated in a crown contest. You're not even Renin. Many mysteries lay buried in these 3 centuries past.
3 centuries is more than several lifetimes. Was I really out that long?
Well, I'm only estimating based on historical record. But all the facts would seem to point that way.
Who the hell am I?
If I may be frank, we have even bigger fish to fry than that. By comparison, the far more important question at hand is, just what does it all mean?
Frank, huh?
Sometimes, we need a little help in addressing the truth behind our pain. Not to compete over lives lost, but I suspect your count is still somewhat beneath mine.
Thanks for lending me an ear. And sorry for being a bother.
Please, no thanks are necessary. The quicker you get back on your feet, the sooner we can all get back out there.
All this time, I thought it was the worrying about Shion and the pain bringing you down. I didn't realize you were lonely too.
I guess all of us are. In one way or another.
Yeah, but you've only just found out. I mean, no, not found out. Remembered.
To tell you the truth, I was actually beginning to forget I'd even lost my memory in the first place. Now that it's returned, well, you can see what I'm like. It's strange. When I think about Lenegis, it still feels like it was only a year or 2 ago that I was there. But then I realized what feels like years was actually centuries ago.
Dang.
What about your hometown? Do you know if it's still there?
I doubt it. When the Renins invaded, the world as I knew it changed overnight. Even if the place is still there physically, I expect the people will be long gone. Certainly everyone I knew, at least. My family, my friends.
Yeah, I know how that feels. I have no home to return to either. No family waiting for me. I used to curse my bad luck that I'd ever been born a mage in the first place. Otherwise, if I hadn't, maybe my mother and father would still be alive today. Although if that had been the case, I guess I'd probably still be just another slave with no means to resist. I'd never have met up with you guys, that's for sure.
Have you learned to embrace your powers yet?
Nuh-uh. I resent them a little less than before, though. They've kept me alive this long, right? I try not to think about it too much. After all, who can predict what the future will hold? I guess what I'm trying to say is that with everything that's happened in your past, finding out you're the Sovereign and all, it's no wonder you're conflicted. Heck, honestly, I think anyone would be.
Rinwell.
First it was Shion, then it was me, and now it's you. All of us suffering, just because of some power we never even asked for.
Yeah. All this time you were suffering right in front of me, and I never even knew. I feel like I finally understand what you and Shion were going through.
You couldn't have known. Still, if you want to make it up to her, shouldn't we hurry it up and rescue her already? Poor Shion must be lonely, all by herself wherever she is.
Yeah, you're right. Let's get going. What do you see out there?
Zeugles. Straight by the looks
Zeugles.
of it. We unwittingly disturbed their territory on our way here, and now they're looking pretty riled up. So, feel like you're making headway? You know, sorting through things?
All I know is Shion needs our help. As for what happens after that...
Say, how did you get back down here from Lenegis, anyway?
I came down in a Renin starship. I have Naori to thank for that.
What happened to her? Did she come with you?
She stayed behind. Just as I wanted to get back to Dana and my people, Naori's place was with her fellow Renans, performing her duties as the maiden. Neither of us asked for the power or roles we were given. I suppose we felt a kinship with each other in that sense. But even then...
Wait, so you mean it wasn't just Danans like you that Lenegis abducted? You're saying they forced Naori, one of their own, to serve against her will as well?
Even within Renan society itself, there exists a hierarchy. I don't think she was ever given the option to refuse. Despite that, she did everything she possibly could to serve her people. The very same ones I ended up slaughtering. And even after that, she still helped me escape back to Dana. She stayed behind on Lenegis to help any of her people who survived. I owe her more than words can express. A debt left to fester for what? 300 years? How do I even begin to make up for something
How
like
are you
that?
300 years
In
old?
all honesty, you don't. You can't atone for what's happened in the past. I don't think anyone can. Be it several centuries ago, or just yesterday.
What are you saying? That I might as well give up?
I'm saying you don't have to be a white knight in shining armor. Back after my brother had passed away, it was you who told me that his dream lived on inside me. And you did the same for him, for Dohalim, when he was ready to give up too. You were there for both of us. You know what I heard? I heard you telling me to keep fighting, to strive no matter what.
Then I was out of line. I had no right to ask that of you.
No, you're wrong. Those words were exactly what I needed to hear at the time. In fact, I would go as far as to say that I wouldn't even be here had I not heard them. Left to my own devices, who knows when I would have been able to pick myself up. Besides, it's not like killing all those people was a choice that you made of your own free will, right? The truly terrible ones are the people who abducted you. The ones who forced you to wield that power. They're the ones you should be blaming. Not only that, but that guilt you feel inside, that's all the proof you need to know you're a good person, Alphen. Do you understand? If I'm still allowed to fight and keep on living, then damn it, Alphen, so the hell are you. But, if you're still not convinced, then ask yourself this. What is it that you've really been fighting for this whole time? Go on, ask yourself.
What I've been fighting for, huh?
Alphen, are we gonna go rescue Shion or what? What's gotten into you, man? Aren't you worried about her?
Do I even have any right to be?
If you were in my place, you'd say, to hell with all that. What do you want to do?
Sounds like me. Pretending I have all the answers is kind of my forte.
Forte.
Come on, man. Snap out of it. This isn't like you. Look, I get it. You finally remember your past.
That hurt my eyes.
Like you've lost yourself again. You're in shock, and who wouldn't be? Worse still, you blame yourself for what happened. And yeah, I don't agree, but that doesn't mean I don't understand either. But here's the thing. None of that's got anything to do with Shion.
I guess.
It's about Naori, isn't it? Look, you're still here, aren't you? Who's to say this chick isn't alive and kicking out there somewhere, too? Fine, I've said my piece. The thing is, though, where does this leave Shion?
My power consumed me once already. I left behind a path of fire and destruction. And the same thing could happen again. I can't guarantee anyone's safety, including Shion's.
So you think we might get burned up because of your sovereign powers? I can think of worse ways to go. Come on, fight this thing! What happened to the guy who talked to me after my dad died? The one who cared enough to reach out and save me. That's the guy I was proud to follow. Not this faltering imposter who's taken his place.
Law.
No, I'm serious. What's gotten into you, man? Just give me the word and I'll beat some sense into you if that's what it takes. Now, I'm gonna ask you this once and only once. Are you serious about rescuing Shion or not? What's it gonna be, Alphen?
What do you think? Of course I want to rescue her. Hell, I'd do it right now if I could.
So then quit griping and do it already!
Listen, you're probably right about all this.
Alphen.
It's exactly like you said. Whatever happened in my past has nothing to do with Shion. But there's still so much that There I go again. So much for the inspiring Alphen of old.
He could be a pain sometimes. Besides, even a hero has to let the cracks show once in a while, right?
Yeah, I guess you're right. Just give me a little more time to fill in the cracks. And thanks, Law.
Hey, don't even mention it. You've totally got this, Alphen. I believe in you.
Back to the inn, I guess.
Okay. I think this is a good place to wrap up. This is tiring today. I'm interested, but I want to wait until tomorrow or something to play more of it. Because, dang, this last part took like 30 minutes. We were supposed to wrap up like at 12. Anywho. So, yeah, this was a fun or interesting one. So yeah, let's go raid on Twitch and wrap it up here. With that being said, this is JJBEATS signing out, and you guys have a great day. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna end it off on Twitch and not Twitch, on YouTube. And we're just gonna raid on Twitch. So with that being said, you guys